Latest on Typhoon Maria, which is maintaining its intensity as we enter this evening, Japan Standard Time. It's 10 PM on July the 7th. It has winds of 145 miles per hour and a pressure of 928 millibars. It's at 18 degrees north, 140.4 degrees east. No warnings are in effect at this time, but we will probably see some warnings arrive in the near future. Well, let's take a look at the map. Over the next few days you can see the storm emerging from the south and then affecting some of the Japanese islands, and the models continue to trend further south, now possibly looking at a Taiwan landfall next week before moving into China. We'll wait and see on that. The models can still deviate north or south depending on what the storm does in the next 24 hours forecast period. It's a stage 9 on the CDPS, catastrophic damage potential, mainly because it's moving slowly at the minute. It will accelerate, which will bring down that ranking. But at the moment it is still a Category 4, so it won't fall by very much if it does get a shuffle on. It is still a very powerful storm that can cause severe damage no matter where it ends up and at what speed. These are the chances of storm conditions over the next few days then. You'll see the storm again emerging on the southern side of your screen, and through Monday into Tuesday especially, the southernmost Ryukyu Islands will probably feel the effects of Maria, and then into Taiwan quite possibly during the middle of next week. So I wouldn't say that the rest of Japan is in the clear just yet, but it is looking less likely that the northern part of the Ryukyu Islands north of Okinawa has a less chance of a significant storm landfall. Sea surface temperatures in those areas 28 or 29 all the way to its possible landfall point. It's not going to be an issue, it will not weaken the storm. So this is what I mean looking at the model ensembles right now. You can see the general consensus in the center there, just north of Taiwan into China now, and it is really an outlier's perspective for it to go to Okinawa or further north. So that is very interesting indeed. This is the intensity forecasts, pretty much following the HWRF there, I would say, over the next few days for a possible new peak in the next 24 hours. Maybe the CTCX if it's an extraordinary case, and then gradual but slow weakening. This is what we're looking at right now. The eye is still trying to get to grips with its new status, I suppose. You can see that the eye wall replacement cycle is finished in there, but the eye is still yet to clear out. A little bit of dry air up on the northwestern side of the screen, which could possibly impact things slightly, but at the minute Maria is not looking too bad, and there could be a bout of intensification on the way, which I have been saying for quite some time, but it has been spending much longer than we expected getting to grips with that new eye. That's all for now, we'll have more later. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already. Force 13 on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page under the same name, and we're on Twitter. It's @Force13, our handle, if you'd like to follow us and engage with us there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron on Patreon, where you can find more information and rewards and benefits from that as well, with a big thanks to Jesper and Sven Bang for their recent contributions on the project. It's looking very good indeed, and we hope to bring more content in the future. You can also find Force 13 on Skype and my personal account, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.